News for people who can't stand the news.
That's what you got to do when you do a story like this. This is one of those stories that get my blood boiling because this is a story that didn't have to happen. I should not be doing this story right now, and the person I'm about to tell you about should be home chilling. I don't know what he liked to watch on a Friday or if he watched TV at all, but this man should be home doing whatever it was he would be doing. Actually, I heard he was a great carpenter, so he should have been home right now building something. Here's the story. 33-year-old father of three was killed by deputies in North Carolina who mistakenly raided his home while looking for an assault suspect. That's right, guys. We got cops going in. They got the wrong address. They got the wrong man. And they do the wrong thing. That's three wrongs. You can't make three wrongs right. His name is John Livingston. He was shot during a struggle by Deputy Nicholas Cahagas. Nicholas Cahagas is 26. He's of the Harnett County Sheriff's Department. Livingston was unarmed. The altercation began after Livingston asked the deputies if they had a search warrant. See, the deputies come to the wrong home. They're looking for somebody else, and they say, "Can we come in?" He says, "No, you need a search warrant." And he closes the door. Well, that didn't go over too well with these deputies. They proceeded to kick in his door. You think this shooting happened during the day, right? Because that would kind of make sense. No. They came to this man's home at 3:40 a.m. You got it? 3:40 a.m. They come to this man's house. Once again, wrong man, wrong address, do the wrong thing. Livingston was shot multiple times while laying on the deck outside of his home. His roommate said Livingston asked the deputies if they had a warrant to enter the house. They said no. He closed the door, Connor told WNCN. The officers then kicked down the door and jumped on Livingston, beating him and spraying him with mace, according to Connor. As the altercation moved to the deck outside of the trailer, Connor says police began to use a taser on Livingston. At one point, Livingston grabs the taser to try to get the prongs out and to stop it from stunning him. Why are they macing him? Why are they tasing him? Now, just for any of those people out there who are going to say, but he should have just been more polite. He should have just been more polite to the 3:40 a.m. knock on the door. You know what? When people knock on people's door at 3:40 a.m. in the morning, they're told to leave and they don't. In some places in this country, you get shot. Him just telling you to leave is nice. You're on his property. Stop being sheep. Bah, bah. Mr. Livingston was in his rights. The cop was wrong. I'll continue. Livingston was shot 4 times in the back while he lay on his deck. Dangerous people tend not to get shot in the back, guys. I know. Was he attacking him? No, he was laying on his stomach, so he was shot in the back. He was laid on his stomach, shot in the back. That's sort of like where did I see that type of shooting occur at? ISIS. ISIS does that to people. They make them lay down, shoot them in the back of the head. That's like an execution, right? When you make somebody lay down. Didn't they do that in Paris? They make people lay down and then they shoot them like they're shooting cans. Like they're killing a varmint in the yard or something. How much of a threat is a person who's laid on their belly, who doesn't have a gun? Officers have guns, tasers, billy clubs, and most importantly, this thing called a walkie-talkie. Which you know what you do with it? You call more people. But once again, none of that should happen. Why? Because you're at the wrong address looking for the wrong guy and you're doing the wrong thing. And you're at the wrong time of day, too. Only crime Livingston committed was being at home. Remember that. According to the police report, all they gave us is this. They just said there was an altercation between John Livingston and Harnett County Sheriff's deputies. And then we got these eyewitnesses. I'm not going to go into all the details. The witnesses say, I will tell you this. They supposedly dragged him out by the beard, started beating him, then pepper sprayed him, and used a taser gun on him, and then they shot him. You know, just because someone wears a beard doesn't mean they're a bad guy. Doesn't mean you have a right to violate their rights. I'd grow a beard. I have. I don't know why I put that in there, but I'm just saying, just because a man wears a beard doesn't mean he doesn't have rights, or tattoos, or baggy pants, or a hoodie, or whatever. It's attire, or style. They got a picture of the man's children. There's 3 children. See, let's just get through the story. Let's get through it, okay? Deputy Nicholas Cahagas, who shot Livingston, has been placed on administrative leave. For anyone who doesn't know, administrative leave means paid vacation. They need to start just using terms that make sense. Why don't you just say that? He's on paid vacation. Well, I was sorted out. Cahagas, who was assigned to the patrol division, has been with the sheriff's department since 2013. He graduated from, I don't care where he went to school. You know, that he was the fastest officer in the physical abilities test and had the highest state exam average out of his 7-member class. Dude, if there are only 7 people in the class and you got the highest mark, that don't really mean anything to me. Make that class 70. A class of 70, and then maybe it means something. But it could just mean you're the smartest of the dummies. In the town of the blind, the man with one eye is king. Right? Come on, man. So they try to throw stuff in that don't matter. That don't matter to me. What matters to me is you went this man home, 3:40 a.m., you got the wrong man, wrong house, and do the wrong thing. And the man ends up dead. The shooting investigation should take about a week to wrap up. Oh yeah, I want this one nice and quick. Let's get it over quick. Let's get it done quick. I don't need us beating around the bush. He was unarmed, right? He was an unarmed man in his own crib, minding his own business, not out committing any felony. You come in his house and drag him out of his house and shoot him in the back several times, killing him. Well, he didn't act polite when he told us that it wasn't, that we were in the wrong house. And how dare he tell us to get out of his damn house. So we did what we had to do. I was afraid as he laid on his belly on his deck. You know, the saddest thing about that is that there will be people who are going to actually, what I just said, they're going to say that. Yeah, they're going to say that. They're going to say that. They're going to say, Mr. Livingston brought this on himself. He should have just bended over and lifted up his nightgown, his shirt, and said, go ahead, officer, do what you got to do. Please, do not want me to bake you a cake? What would you like? Would you like some beer? I got some beer for you. Get him some beer. I can bake a souffle. What would you like? Anything you'd like, sir? Here you go. I mean, there are going to be people who have that attitude because they are brainwashed. They are zombies of the state. They don't believe that people have rights. Yes, they passed the Patriot Act and took away most of them, but we still got a few rights, and we got to hold on to them, for they take them too. Grab your nuts. Women, grab your ovaries, for they take them too. My condolences go out to the Livingston family. My condolences to the 3 children left without a dad. Saddest part about it is the deck that he died on is the deck he created with his own hands for the neighborhood, so they'd all have a place to gather together and congregate and talk and have a good time. I told you, Mr. Livingston was an excellent carpenter. And if it was up to me, Officer Deputy Kahigith, we take him to the woodshed ourselves. But it's a different day. A day where regular people don't have rights. Only the state. I'm Tim Black. Thanks for watching.